Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you guys another Overwatch video, bringing you a Deathless Speedrun. I know I haven't posted one of these in a while. I was like, whoa, okay, we got a lot to go, so let's get things rolling. For those of you who may not know, I'm trying to get a Deathless perfect game with every single character in the game. This is the 13th one. I have like 4 or 5 others, ready in the bank. So I was like, let's get going to these. And I've gotten so close on getting Deathless speedruns with the new Hanzo, but I thought let's use this as an opportunity to say farewell to the old Hanzo. This was just a week before his scatter was removed to the storm arrows, and sometimes you kind of do miss scatter. You miss that guaranteed kill if you know where the enemy team's coming from with Sonic Arrow, or you just get the call out or a Widow ultimate or something like that. And if all you have to do is place that scatter in the right spot, and you can kill so many different characters with just one shot. As we clean up here on the first point, Hanzo's ability to shut down an attack very quickly is still pretty much the same, just because his DPS is a bit higher now, because the storm arrows overall will do more consistent damage than the scatters, obviously, but also his storm bow's draw time is a bit quicker now, so his overall DPS is going to be a bit more, and that's been increasing a lot of ultimates. So people have been saying how his ultimates needs to be nerfed, which it wasn't ever changed, but people are still crying foul over that kind of stuff. But man, it's one of the real satisfying things when you have a team pushing up, the tanks and the healers doing their thing, and you have the ability to just take advantage of the space that you're given. Especially with scatter, you can absolutely change a lot of things in the game. Oh, almost got that, Ryan. But it can do some pretty good shield damage, and while he's more consistent now, is a better character, quite prevalent in the matchmaking meta, but he was always useful in the right hands, in the right comps, but also against the right teams. If you didn't play against the Hanzo correctly, he can kind of shut down 1 or 2 of your teammates, and that's enough for the rest of your team to snowball and win. So here, holding on to the ult, keeping my distance. He isn't the best character, obviously, on Lunar Colony, and we get our ultimate pick right there on the point. Unleash the dragons, hoping that's going to be enough, but the Mei is going to be a bit of a nuisance, and they get the Diva right back in here. Getting the D-Mex with the scatter arrow is very nice, even if you're not the one who gets the finishing touch. And it has taken me a little bit of time to get used to the quicker draw speed of Hanzo. We were so used to the old way, but it didn't take me too long. It's not like it's drastically higher. He's not exactly a hit scan now. I back up. I do what a lot of people don't do quite often in matchmaking, and that's disengaging when the fight's lost. And so many people will just continue the fight going, which is good if you're building percent on, say, like, Oasis Cine Center, where you can just drag that out forever and maybe get it to 99 or, in the 80 percentile. Ooh, you are not going to outsnipe me with a Widowmaker, not in matchmaking, my friend. But, yeah, things are just different now. And another thing people don't really take advantage of is power boosting or damage boosting the Hanzo. As I pick up my play of the game right here, taking out 3 more Beezies, got the scatter arrow, and I know I could throw the dragons on the point, applies pressure. Unfortunately, the Mei goes into icicle formation, so she does not die. But we've done enough damage, we have enough progress, and I have the high ground, and if you don't contest the Hanzo on the high ground, all he has to do is hit his shots, and it is not going to be a fun times for you, as the Reaper wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway, as I get the 6-0 with the Hanzo. And not a ton of eliminations, not my best Hanzo game. I've had some really good one-death Hanzo games, but with the old and with the new one especially, but it was still fun to just look back at feel a little nostalgic for the Hanzo when he was less consistent, a little less powerful, more vulnerable, but still it was always a good time when I could get him on Mystery Heroes or you know, people will allow me to pick them on, say, King's Row attack point A, as we did the damage, got it done, and we won the game. So another deathless speed run here in the books. 4 minutes 27 seconds. Didn't try to do too much, did just enough. That's all that Hanzo needs to do, and that's what I did.